Okay, welcome back to Bad Santa from 2003, as we see Willie Soak, played by Billy Bob Thornton, narrating and doesn't celebrate Christmas since he's Jewish, and Walks Out Drunk, and directed by Terry Zwigoff. Now inside the mall in the 2000s, back when malls had life before the internet takeover, and we now see the Christmas elf, Marcus Skidmore, played by Tony Cox, and we also see Willie playing Santa Claus, now since that's his supposed job.
If you were Santa, you could do magic.
You want to see some magic? Here, let's watch you disappear.
Haha, gotta love the 2000s, man. There's no going back. So after all that, Willie not be able to have bathroom access just pisses himself, and the mall is closing for the night, exiting from Macy's, I think. As a security guard here, played by Billy Gardell, stops Willie thinking he's stealing. And now this fake snowman comes to life. So yeah, Willie and Marcus are thieves and are now grabbing all the cash inside the safe. Again, probably a Macy's department store, I don't know. And Marcus is grabbing stuff for his wife, and the money floods out of the safe. And the getaway driver is Marcus's wife, Lois, played by Lauren Tom. And mission accomplished, as both of them are drunk. And Willie is officially retired after today, and Marcus says that's bullshit since he can do a lot with $111,000 to Miami, and refuses his drink, proving to Marcus that he can live without alcohol. Several months later in Miami, Florida.
Put the drink down right now! Put the drink down right now!
Yep, Marcus is right, and Willie now enjoying volleyball. So he's napping now, and the alarm clock pisses him off bad that he threw it. So he's back at the same beach from the other day, and now he's looking for a car he can make his escape in, tosses the keys away to the cars he doesn't want. So stealing the blue one here, he makes it to his mansion and takes advantage of the place since he's looking for the safe here. And he found it and grabs the watch and the cash. Now at the strip club, scratching money cards back when it meant something. Haven't seen those in a long time. And gives it to this girl here, and she goes home with him and listens to his messages. One of them being about the blue car he stole. Most importantly,
pack your shit, Phoenix.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
So now in Phoenix, Arizona, which the rest of the movie will take place in, all ready for the next heist, and tosses the empty bottle at the car here. Next scene inside the mall, we see the manager of Macy's, or whatever department store I believe, Bob Chepeska, played by John Ritter, telling the old Santa Claus here he hired someone else for less. And I think this guy's like in that show Modern Family. And here they're coming Bob Chepeska, and Willie is so high he gets distracted by ass. So next scene, Bob being concerned for the kids about Willie, speaking with security chief Jin Sagal, played by Bernie Mac. So the kids are excited to see Santa Claus, and the other elf here tells Marcus that Santa Claus is drunk back there. So much for giving up drinking, huh? Next scene in this neighborhood, we see this kid headed to the mall with these skateboarders bullying him, but he can't waste time since he has to see Santa Claus. And now he's next, and his name is Thurman, played by Brett Kelly, and he's got the chance to ask for what he wants, and he's not saying anything and just wastes Willie's time. And it's nighttime again. Thurman's sitting and watching Willie and Marcus coming out from the back, because Marcus has to be somewhere else. So at the bar with Willie and sees his weirdo.
What?
Now the bartender pours Willie another drink, and her name is Sue, played by Lauren Graham. You know, Gilmore Girls, after all those drinks, you know why he's called Bad Santa, as he f***s her inside his car. I'll skip that, you can watch that on your own. And now that's done, and tells him she's got a Santa Claus fetish, and the weirdo is back. The weirdo is played by AJ Naidoo, who was actually in Office Space, the movie. Yeah, that's where I've seen him in. And Thurman just keeps watching him, and Willie drives him home, and just asks too many Santa Claus questions and gets easily annoyed, and sees the kid has a good-looking house, and both his mom and dad are somewhere in their own worlds. So Grandma looks after him, but you can easily tell Willie drove Thurman so he could rob him. And here comes Grandma.
Let me fix you some sandwiches.
Okay. So after knowing the kid has no one here besides Grandma, he guides Willie to his dad's safe, and even lets Willie take his dad's car. How dumb is that kid? So next morning we see Bob Chepeska, the department store manager. You gotta love department stores. And here's some unusual things. Here's some unusual sounds in the fitting room, and it's obviously Willie, but a customer. So Bob has got the two in his office and wants to replace them, but Willie thinks he's being racist, but it's all an act so that the two can stay here at this mall to annoy Bob. So the two are out in the mall open, and Marcus sees Willie helping a girl out with the pinball machine, and I'll skip that as well. It's rated R. And Willie goes home, and Bob back inside Jen Siegel's office, telling him that Willie was a woman in the big and tall section of the store.
That's right. You ain't going to SHIT right for a month.
That's disturbing. And Bob just feels uncomfortable around Willie, so he will think of something to fire him with. So Willie's back to see his town home and is being searched, and asks Opal over there, played by Octavia Spencer, to come here. But Opal tells Willie that there's someone that looks like a cop searching in there, and he calls up Marcus to get out of there since he's got nothing but clothes in there. Again, it's probably Jen Siegel.
You got anywhere to sack out for a while?
Santa!
Yeah.
You're bringing my present early?
No.
So Willie will hide at the kid's house for now. So the kid bothers him and keeps asking about the reindeer since he still thinks Willie is the real deal. And keeps annoying if he needs food and wakes Willie up. And the next day they give this card full of chocolate and the message is written inside them. So back at the mall, since Willie's at work grabbing breakfast and Mark is questioning if living with a kid is safe for now, and tells his grandma is out of touch with reality. And tells Willie's not a serial fornicating drunk like him. And here comes a little girl wanting to see Santa Claus and yells since he's on his lunch break. And Lois just observing for the next heist and runs away.
Just looking.
Next scene we see Jen Siegel again and is suspicious of this kid and sees he stole a video game in his pants. You gotta love the 2000s. Video games in that decade were awesome. Tells the kid to get out of here after asking for his MP3 player since the kid stole. And now Jen gets a call to run a license plate for him. So Willie's now playing checkers with the kid and gets outsmarted. Okay, so now the neighbor here, Herb, played by Matt Walsh, comes to tell her to give out some Christmas decorations. He even hands the Luminaria decoration for Christmas, but Willie refuses and makes an excuse that they're Muslims and don't celebrate Christmas. Herb will gladly do it himself for them since he wants a neighborhood in Christmas spirit, and Willie still says no, but Herb will put the decorations in the garage for now. And Willie banging Sue again in the pool later, which I will skip again, and the two sit down. And she has to go now, and we'll call her later. And now just eats the chocolate since he just drinks himself to sleep, and the next day he wakes up and sees the kid cut his hand while making a milkshake.
Ow! Ow! I'm just trying to help you. I forgot to say it's going to sting a little bit.
And Willie knows he's late for the job, and the security guard will not let them in since it's not exactly 8 a.m. yet, and now it is. So the two are inside, and Marcus makes it in the air vent again, and takes notes on the surveillance cameras. Next scene, Jen Siegel is getting a pedicure and now gets a call from the license plate guy to tell him that the Arizona license plate belongs to a Roger Merman, the stolen BMW that Willie stole from the kid's house.
Guys, Roger Merman. Guess where he is?
Give it to me. Ow! Damn it! What's wrong with you, woman?
And he makes it to the state penitentiary and sees this Roger Merman, and he's played by Ethan Phillips, and that's the kid's dad, who's been in prison this entire time. And Jen asks if Roger has any house guests, and he knows he doesn't know, and leaves, and Willie making tostadas and missing his chocolate card, and sees he finds an unusual candy since Willie ripped it apart. Next scene as Jen Siegel drinks a stool laxative while speaking to Bob again, telling Willie is clean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the next scene, we see this kid again as he walks to the mall. He gets wedgied by all these guys, and Willie back to being Santa Claus again. Here comes a kid with a wedgie and wants a present to beat those bullies up. And it's time for the next kid's turn, and it's Jen Siegel, and he's got to talk to both of them. And at the bar, and sit with the two and tells them that these two have robbed 7 cities in 7 years, and knows all about the robberies and wants half of the money they take for next jobs.
49.
Yeah.
So Jen leaves, and Marcus is speaking bluntly about Willie's drunkenness and can't do any of the jobs without Marcus. And the next day, Willie's so drunk that he's late again for work and ruins the reindeer decorations, and Jen is back to tell Marcus to take Willie back to the car. And Willie's back at the kid's house, just laying there, and hands him a note of all the robberies he's committed. When the cops come and sees the bruise on his eye.
What the fuck happened to your eye?
And beats up the bully finally, and back in the change room at the mall, telling Marcus he's accomplished something by beating the kid by beating the kid up who bullied Thurman. And the next scene, he teaches a kid physical self-defense and tells him the kid to be angry when he's getting attacked. So all three of them hit each other in the balls like dominoes.
Fuck you, Willie. Ow!
Good. Damn it.
I told you I didn't want to do this. Making me cold.
And Sue is back home to hang out with Willie again and to see if Grandma Merman is dead.
Roger.
God! Damn it! Shit! Jesus Christ! Please, for Christ's sakes, just...
And now Willie's about to have sex, but the kid walks in to give him a gift made with his blood, and Willie just forgets about the sex and is tired. And the next morning, the kid is back to show Santa Claus his report card, and Saul sees, and yeah, the kid's name is Thurman Merman, and he still thinks he's Santa Claus. I mean, he would call him Willie, but Thurman Merman doesn't know his name. Next scene, Marcus and his wife are just watching the van and see Jin Sagal walking out to his car, and they follow him, and Marcus makes up that his van is not working, and Jin just helps, which is all fake for Marcus to kill Jin, and they do. Yeah, so there goes Jin Sagal. And Sue is back to help out with the Christmas decorations that Herb was talking about earlier, and Sue decorating the tree. Willie can't keep his hands off of her and use Grandma Merman's socks as Christmas stockings. And now Willie is done lighting up and gets this on fire and has got to go to the mall, and Thurman asks about sandwiches again. So back to the department store, and the security guard is checking everything, and Lois is back there too. And now for the plan again to steal from the safe, and Willie's stuck that this safe is hard to open, called the Kittner Boy Redoubt. And Mark is losing it right now and will take Willie some time. So Marcus goes shopping again and kisses the mannequin while grabbing the bra for Lois, and now he wants to dress for Lois too. And he finally cracked the safe and tells Marcus he has to go grab something, which is the same purple toy elephant that Thurman wanted earlier. And he grabs a toy and sees Marcus and Lois ready to kill Willie and tells them they've killed Jin Sagal. And tells them that Willie's becoming useless and they're screwed now.
And you, Santa, drop the elephant.
Where did you come from?
Get off.
Fucking kid.
So Willie blames Thurman for probably calling the police, and Marcus shoots back, escaping with Lois, and Willie makes his great escape to get this toy delivered before going back to jail. And Willie has made it to the Merman house, and he gets shot 8 times. The next morning, the toy has made it with Willie's blood on it, and even got him a t-shirt narrating from the letter that he gave to the cops. The kid gave to the cops, since Marcus is also going to be arrested soon, and even got Sue for him as a guardian for Thurman for now. And here comes the same bully.
Thanks a lot. I'm talking to you, fat ass.
So in loving memory of John Ritter, since he died in 2003. And that's it. Bad Santa from 2003. You can watch this movie anywhere right now. Literally, Netflix, Amazon Prime. There is a sequel for it which came out in 2016. I've never seen it. Maybe this time I'll watch it. Thanks for watching as always. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy the video. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, have a joyous Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, take care, see you soon, watch away, and I'll see you in the next episode.